Hello guys, good afternoon, and finally welcome to this 1v1 $100 showdown between Mamo and SCuBa. This was supposed to happen yesterday. SCuBa got caught up in a bit of a pool tournament in the bar and he apparently made the final of that. So in the end, yeah, he got here very late and I was going out anyway, so we couldn't do it. But he is here now and Mamo is here now, so we are going to see this 1v1 beef set. Welcome everyone in the chat. Shout out to Ryan Attar. Welcome to the channel membership. If you pop me a message in Discord as well, I can upgrade your role in my Discord channel and you'll get access to a secret section of my Discord too. So welcome and big shout out. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for Mamo, let me just take you through how this sort of came about, why the thumbnail is as it is, and what exactly is going on. So yeah, yesterday there was a little bit of back and forth between Mamo and SCuBa on who would win a 1v1, to the point where SCuBa basically set the rules and said, I bet I can beat you with Vanilla China on Twilight Flame, you can be Tox, but the rules are as follows, and they are all in the description. It's going to be no rush 10, including the oil area. And here's the crucial bit: no helixes, no buses, so that's massive for Tox to have no buses, and only a maximum of 2 defenses, including tunnels. So this is SCuBa's format, if you like, and he thinks with those rules he can own Mamo. So that is the situation we've got going on here. So there will be basically 10 minutes of me watching both of them build up, and then we're going to get into the chaos, essentially. Rami says, why are me and Mamo in the same team? I'm just observing this one, but I did team with Mamo in a recent tournament, very true. I have also met Mamo in real life, so yep, sometimes we team up. Shared some good food, went to the LAN party, so it was good. And let me just say to Mamo Tal Ten Hash. Get him in here. Where's Mamo from? Well, he lives in Germany. You met him, Apex, as well. You were there. Yeah, Rami said when we played with Naruto, so first 50k tournament by Napoleon Virus, I won that with Mamo and Naruto, and the second one, which has just finished recently, I won with Mamo and Spalding. There seems quite a big debate going on in the Discord. There's like 15 people in that chat. Nickname says Mamo's playing pool. So as I was saying yesterday, what's the composition for the players going to look like here? You'd expect SCuBa, who can make mix in this format, to go for an Overlord, Inferno, ECM blob, and Mamo's going to have to go for Scorps, Quads, and Scud Launchers, really, if no buses are allowed. What does the build order look like when you play the whole map of TF? Tony Kasuf says, anyone from Australia? Yeah, SCuBa is living in Australia at least. Yeah, you missed the best meal, Apex, actually, on the last night. Sure. Yep, Dackle at the land too, very true, he wasn't so talkative. I mean, I think he wasn't on a lot of sleep, to be fair. It was lucky he joined at all. I think he'd just had the birth of his first child only like a couple of weeks prior, and he hadn't had much sleep at all, like for 2 weeks. Dackle did get crushed by Facey, that's true. He also got interrogated by Facey, but there we go. Mamo says 2 minutes, okay. Sweet. Yeah, it's the whole map, this. This is the SCuBa format. So they're going to be playing the whole of Twilight Flame. With no Rush 10, so... Yeah, if I was SCuBa as China, you'd be blocking the cliffs, right? To stop sneaky workers on bikes later in the game. You can secure all of this with units. You can't bunker up though, there's only a limit on bunkers, so you've got to be quite tactical where you place your 2 bunkers. And you go from there. Where it would get dicey is if a sneaky tunnel got up, and also when Mamo hits level 5, that's when it could really start to change around. Mamo could also just go Scorps only. There's no helixes. He could get hit a lot by MiGs, but might be a good way to get Veteran C and get XP. Oh, cool. Welcome, Rami. Says he followed because of Sahil, or Shahil. Noticed I've got all the duchies as moderators there. 3 of them. Apex Nickname and Hummy. I quite enjoyed the was it you Apex that was playing Basie in a beef set as well in the LAN? There's Mamo. Yeah, it's 2 defenses all over the map, including tunnels, so GLA can't really be popping in different places because they're only going to have 2 tunnels, and one you'd think would be in the main production base, and one out on the map. I guess like here, so that you can pop to both sides might be the easiest place to put a tunnel. That's what I'd do. Maybe Memo having wet feet on what he agreed on now. No. Well, he did make it, Alfie. Welcome, Alfie, by the way. But he arrived quite late and I was already on my way out, so... yeah. Well, whilst SCuBa's getting himself together, I'm just going to be right back 1 second since we're going to be entering a long game here. Alright, I'm back. SCuBa is getting set up as well. What would I prefer to be here? Well, I mean, we've never seen this actually, have we? The fact that there's no Helix, you probably still would favour the tops, maybe. I think the limitations do make it interesting. Zane says it's the whole map. Yeah, it is. Hello, Dark9. Farco in the chat as well. Thought it could be confused with Fargo. Farco. Right. Yeah, this is actually a $100 bet. So I think both players are going to make sure they are fully ready and settled for this. Always makes you try hard when your own money's on the line. Nothing happened to my mic. I'm just on a laptop on holiday. But I do sound like I've got a constant cold with this mic. I have actually just got over a cold. Rami says, can I speak Arabic? La habibi is what I will say to that. La la. Oh wow, we have a Mamo fan in the chat who says easy for Big Mamo. Super weapon allowed? Don't think so. Okay, so just for upgrades. There you go. Wow, wow. Mamo's had a lot of trips to the WC. Wow, Alfie with a cup of tea and a crumpet. Can you get more English than that? Rules are in the description. Lord Lucy has also written the rules as well. I could copy and paste just to make it easy for you guys as well. Alright, there we go. Nice. Good luck, have fun. Let's do it. Daniel says, which button do you press when you want to add a unit to the ones you've already selected? Well, if it's the same unit, you can hit E to get all those units. If not, it's the shift key, as Nickname says correctly there. That is true. You can go rocket buggies, expensive, but can be done as well. Gives you the long range. Rocket buddy quad, is that something that would beat a V-China composition? It probably would. Okay, let's do it. Musi says, what will I do in the first 10 minutes? I'm actually just curious what they prioritise. So, would they focus on getting their oils first? Will they be going for all these supplies first? I mean, there's no point in spamming units initially, would there be? If it's no rush 10. Okay, let's see. SCuBa says, remember no rush 10. And that includes no stealing of a dozer. Alright, well, we start with SCuBa, who's in the green with the vanilla China. And down in the south, it is Mamo in the blue with the GLA Tox. Yeah, so you want to be getting these oils ASAP. So you probably need to rally. I would be getting supplies ASAP as well. Dropping that arms dealer as fast as possible to get up to the palace. And then you get all your production facilities with a tunnel there probably. Something like that. Then your other tunnel I would put like here. So that you can actually rally in both directions. SCuBa. Yeah, they are doing something similar, in the sense that they are going to go and get all the supplies first. Greenlandy says no chips, please. Caught me there. Biggie says Scorps, Quads, and Scud launchers would be the composition. Yeah. Wow. SCuBa getting an internet sensor. It's going to give him vision. I actually think this is where SCuBa is good, because he's smart, and you know, if you give him time, it's a hard player to beat. Mamo is getting all these supplies, building very tightly here. He did actually send one rebel to each, and he's going for the mid with his worker. So is that where he's going to try and build? Look at all these workers. Wow. So maybe he wants one tunnel here and one in then the main base for the spam. That could be what he's going for. Bide says 21 minutes then bug. We shall see. SCuBa starting to drop his war factories now. We are over a fifth of the way through. Yeah. The no rush time. Quarter of the way through now. And SCuBa's a little bit late in getting the oil. So it does actually add up, this, when it will come down to efficiency of spam and the engagement. You do want to get those oils as fast as you can. Oh! Well, our first altercation here. Are they allowed to fight there is the question. Wow. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. That's very interesting from Mamo. So he's decided in this time to just ramp up his eco. Very, very nice. I mean, you're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supplies and 4 oils, so you can still spam off like 7, 8 arms dealers with that. You can actually go from like 10 arms dealers. Yeah, so this, I think, is a good tactical choice from Mamo here. To really spam the eco like that. Because SCuBa's already going for army. But Mamo's just going to be crazy ahead on the eco. Approaching halfway of the no rush. Ted's standoff. I mean, a lot of you said at the start, V China's going to win this easy. But look at this. Mamo's going to be on unlimited eco. Adding a war factory to guard each cliff. I mean, you can just park some quads there for potential MiGs. Where is the main production going to be for Mamo? Still allowed one more tunnel. SCuBa doesn't have any bunkers yet. SCuBa can get neutrons. He's going for nuke cannons. Protecting all his dozers as well. Yeah, I think SCuBa's fully protected on the dozer front, so not going to be gifting any dozers. But although this army is going to be hard to stop, it's simply going to get out ecoed here. The way it's going, we're over halfway of the no rush. What I can do during this is make a poll. Let me make a poll. Start a poll. Will win. There we go. You guys can have a think whilst you're looking at them build up. That's just ridiculous amount of markets. I mean, now I would say he's got to start adding production facilities, and he is moving workers into position, so maybe he's just going to get a row of arms dealers across the terrain here on the low ground. But did SCuBa commit to army too soon? Mamo leaving it a little bit risky now, because we're approaching the final 3 minutes of no rush. And I don't see any units on the map for Mamo right now. So when the 10 minutes is over and this army comes across the map, maybe Mamo just flat out gets rolled over. He's cutting it very fine to add production. SCuBa's got a Lotus here. He can actually capture Mamo's oils as well. Just over 2.5 minutes of no rush remaining. Mamo's starting to add the arms dealers in now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 so far on the low ground. And actually, it would have been quite nice to rally a ton of RPGs with Gamma to take these. They would be quite handy. Surprised SCuBa hasn't added a few Infernos in here. SCuBa's the one actually floating, which is unbelievable when you look at this. Look at this. I think Mamo has enough eco. But he still hasn't built any units though. That's the thing. SCuBa's got the upgrades for these overlords. 1 minute 30 till the action starts. SCuBa having a bit of a traffic jam here. He's decided to go from the left side. CC's place for Mamo. Still no units for Mamo, just tons of arms dealers. And we are under a minute before this army is going to cross the halfway line. Has Mamo been too greedy here? Has he been too greedy? Is the question. It's building quads. 4 MiGs out for SCuBa, no black napalm. And yeah, the Mamo eco is ridiculous. But it's not going to help too much if you don't have an army. Here we go. SCuBa's moving in. Let's have a little countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are your units, Mamo? Where are your units? Where's the Lotus as well? Ooh, neutroning the tunnel, very nice. With a ton of bikes. Runs them all into mines. Can start gunning down that supply. SCuBa can just guard mode all these arms dealers. I'm just shocked where and why there's a lack of army. Spamming bikes. Very confusing. Well, he has killed a supply doing that. Killing another supply as well. SCuBa capturing some oils here. Mamo still making bikes. Could kill the internet center. And Mamo's main base is now in a little bit of trouble. SCuBa deciding to split his army into 3 sections. I like that choice. Still a ton of overlords here. Internet center is about to be taken out. SCuBa well on his way to level 5. Mamo bike squad has been taken down. Mamo is now making scorps, but is that too little too late? Now he's making buggies as well. Why did he not do that 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago? One of Mamo's CCs is about to be taken out. Mamo is level 3 now. There's a Tox ambush on these. Well, it will delay them, but that's about all. SCuBa is level 5. And bikes on the map, but yeah, it's literally all the economy in the world, but no army. 0 army from Mamo. I mean, it's going to take SCuBa a while to get through all this, but so far, has SCuBa really lost any overlords? I'm going to say no, he hasn't. Look at the follow-up behind this. The supply was picked off by Mamo. SCuBa is on 6 oils. Angry mobs in play. They might pick off an Ovi here. There's certainly damage in it. Nope, the Ovi survives. Pigs come in. Deal pretty much with those bikes, yep. And Mamo did not go for Scud launchers, it seems. I think fast Scud launchers could have been good. Bikes are back in action. SCuBa has MiGs Ready? Again, SCuBa splitting up his army. Mamo is trying to get level 5 here by the look of it. But he's not really built a tunnel, has he? Angry mobs are starting to get a few of these overlords. And this is going to be the thing now. Mamo still has a lot of eco. He's going to be hard to clear up. And he's actually dealing with this split off army of SCuBa. That is level 5 for Mamo. Artillery, carpet, and a mine drop coming on the left side. There's a lot of angry mobs. But it is infinite economy essentially versus finite economy. Because SCuBa's now lost 2 oils. He is not having any hackers. And he is basically mined out. There's a couple of supplies on the right with a few there. Mamo angry mobs are putting in a lot of work, and that is the thing. Angry mobs are a unit where you don't really have to micro them as the GLA. They do so much damage. And yeah, look at this one. 2 overlords picked off by this angry mob. And a 3rd one as well. And the cash bounty Mamo's getting from that as well. Yeah, SCuBa's going to run out of steam here if he's not careful. Sneak on SCuBa's side of the map. Is there a tunnel? There is a tunnel. Now, SCuBa's base is potentially under threat as well. Now, Mamo does not care if he loses this infrastructure. Oh, there is a little lag spike there on Mamo. Like some scorbs in the base. The sneak has not been picked off. While SCuBa's looking in different places, the angry mobs, and there's a lot of them, can pick off a few more overlords. SCuBa desperately trying to deal with that sneak. Angry mobs absolutely everywhere. The green on the map is getting smaller and smaller here. Another little freeze there. And look at this angry mob blob. These overlords are trapped. No way these overlords are going to survive this. Look at these angry mobs. Wow. Vet 3 overlords are being taken out by Vet 3 angry mobs. SCuBa GG's. And that is game 1 to Mamo. And it did look dicey, didn't it, initially, for Mamo? But just infinite economy. Yeah, look at that difference. Crazy difference. Okay, we are getting the odd spike for some reason. Mamo is 1 game away for grabbing himself $100. Not bad, actually, for spamming a few black markets, eh? But in the end, I actually like how Mamo played it. Okay, so it's the angry mobs calling it. Well, will SCuBa mix it up? I think SCuBa could have spammed a few hackers actually earlier, and he didn't put gats on the cliff, which I think would be important to stop any, I said workers on a bike, but actually the bikes themselves would have been pretty handy to stop. Mamo now offering the reverse. SCuBa's happy to reverse that. Okay. Everywhere said he needed some flamers. Yeah, I mean, flamers would have got through those markets a bit quicker, wouldn't they? I actually would like to see the reverse, because I'm curious how Mamo play the China. It's based on the format. The advantage China has is more units available based on the rules. So let's see if Mamo goes for more of an Inferno Flamer ECM blob. Let's see what SCuBa does. Alrighty, we have the reverse. Mamo takes this, he walks away with $100. Can SCuBa level the score? Change of spot, change of army. So in the green, in the south, it is SCuBa. GLA Toxin. Up in the north, in the blue, it is Mamo, Vanilla China. Let's see how Mamo plays this differently. I think we are going to see hackers everywhere. I'm sure he will defend his cliffs, and you might see something similar of a ton of war factories on the low ground into spam, spam, spam. Two, three, four, 6, 7. 7 dozers. Red guards are out. Yeah, look. Mamo is going to spam the eco once again. Name says he's played a lot of No Rush, okay. SCuBa a bit later once again to getting to the oils, and he's not sent any to the right side oil. Alice on 50%, looking like he's gonna do a similar market spam. as what Mamo did. Difference here is Mamo's approach to the vanilla China. And I think when this propaganda finishes, which it has, are we going to start to see, yes we are, hackers everywhere. Oils are being taken. SCuBa sending 2 rebels on the right as well. Mamo is out of economy, so that must be all going on to hackers. And have we found a new meta? King Toxic in the chat says, bet versus me, $1,000. Nickname says, best of 3, no rush. Right, so there's the palace, and here we go. Yeah, SCuBa dropping those black markets. Click M on the keyboard and place a market scaffold. Still floating a bit, so it didn't have as many as Mamo there. Mamo's hacker count is growing. Well, Danny says no elixirs or infernos, unbelievable. Well, there's no elixirs in the rules, but infernos would have been, I think, hard to stop. Mohammed Al-Bavari says Mamo will spam a lot of MiGs. Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious what production he goes for. SCuBa starting to spam the markets as well. But is this in balance? Because when Tox hits level 5, and Anthrax just deletes this blob of hackers. Curious what the economy looks like. At this point, Mamo does have a lot of hackers. Oh, an airfield. Internet centre and another airfield here. And a worker on a bike from SCuBa. So a different tactic from SCuBa as the Tox. He's going to want to probably get here at the 10-minute mark. Also, Mamo's dozers are much more open as well. So, and a worker on a bike here as well. So definitely there's an option to steal some dozers here, I think. We shall see. The economy continues to grow for both players. Mamo, again with a slightly different play, protecting his cliffs with outposts, gats. Do we have the chain guns? We do not. Six minutes goes by. And the market spam continues. I mean, Mamo's economy is definitely racing right now. Another bike from SCuBa. SCuBa starting to add the arms dealers now. Gamer says full map is impossible for China to win. Let's see. Let's see. Mamo seems confident. New cannons are now being built. We have a nuke in play anywhere. There we go. Being built. Hackers absolutely everywhere. Cliff's pretty well sealed off. Tox can make scuds, it's just that Mamo didn't choose to. Scuds are allowed. "90 seconds remain before the rush. No rush is over." And who has macroed up best in this opening 10 minutes? I mean, there are a lot of markets, but there are a lot of hackers as well. Like Napalm MiGs, 2 airfields in each corner. Factories starting to get added, a lot of new cannons. Just firing. Okay, what is Mamo's plan here then? Does look like he has a plan. Haha, Markar would like a stab at this format. Yeah, I would not fancy taking Markar on in this format. Loves a bit of macro, loves a bit of late game. Vivid as well, a crazy APM. I'd also say this is Dominator's sort of home as well. He's played a lot of freeform, so he's well adept at spamming like this to mass unit. Rush is over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it actually looks like neither player has a massive intention to move out. SCuBa adding bomb trucks, so definitely playing this different to Mamo, and Mamo considerably different as the vanilla China here. Very, very surprised he's going for this later game approach, but he clearly has a plan. He is going to lose his oils, but I don't think he cares about that. With players starting to float. And that's going to be the right side oils gone as well. Not quite. Oh. Bike is picked off. Cannons. That's hilarious. Of all these new cannons, the bomb truck actually got through. That is quite funny. The timing of that. Oh, Shaman on a bike is in. SCuBa gets on power. I mean, he can also kill so many hackers, it's ridiculous. And there is a free dozer there as well. Yeah, it's just going for the hackers. Killed one. That's going to be a Vet 3 Shaman on a bike pretty quickly. There it is. Ah. Pigs do come in. Mamo can afford that. But should SCuBa have gotten himself power there is the question. I'm tempted to say yes, because having that extra eco I think makes, that extra speed can make a massive difference here. Malad says this is going to crash. Let's see. Some hackers are being removed from the map. SCuBa starting to rally in. And he is level 3. Ammo level 2 now as well. I lost a considerable amount to hackers, but he is starting to spam now. Overlords and nuke cannons. SCuBa with a Scorp and quad mix. Starting to make the angry mobs as well. He's adding more arm seeders. Mamo seems to be happy that he's reached an economic position where he can take the Tox on head to head. Spike there once again. SCuBa floating 100k, over 100k. Does have neutron cannons, neutron shells researched, but he is using the normal cannon shot of the nuke cannons. No propaganda overlord. Bit surprised about that. And a big battle, which is going to get both players to level 5 pretty quickly. Mamo leading the XP race. Nice nuke cannon hits there. Mamo pushing on the right as well. Really, you need to get all your war factories and arms dealers rallied down at this point. Oh. Spike. Big army coming through the middle. Can get on top of a lot of production here of SCuBas if he's not careful. Nuke Gatling turrets combined with the nuke cannons though are a good way to deal with the mobs. Narcar says, where are the buses? There are no buses in the rules. That is part of the rules here. SCuBa's TF rules and bet rules. Blue army's starting to get surrounded. SCuBa is now level 5. Is that gonna start to change things for SCuBa here? Buggy's actually had a bit of a misclick there. Anthrax there would be ridiculous. Actually deciding to Anthrax that hacker blob. But this could get shot down. Are there any more anti-air? Couple of gats here. The Anthrax is damaged. It could very much get shut down. The sneak gets shut down instantly. No chain guns on the gats, but the Tox bomb doesn't make it in. Mamo is parking, and he is also mass migging the left side as well. Wow. There's a constant MiG flyby going on. A couple Double ambush on the nuke cannons. SCuBa did need that to hold. I think here you just select all your MiGs and guard mode them on one side of the map. More airfields and more is being added. Has the game bugged out? Looks like it might have done. No? Okay, units are still moving. And MiGs are still clearing the left side. Yeah. So that is why Mamo is going for airfields now. A lot of MiGs going down. 200k float for SCuBa. Mamo nuking a load of his army. And units can move again. Mamo killing ground army here to unbug the game. So many MiGs going down. China! Bugged. Gonna see a Sarah in a minute, potentially. But you can control air units when the game locks. Because he has 200k. We overspammed money, says Mamo. Could be true. Mamo says sell some markets. SCuBa is a little bit locked up here. Mamo wants it to unbug. SCuBa doesn't look like he's selling anything. Quite satisfying watching new cannons get good shots off. Bet 3 nuke cannon there. Oh, some units are starting to move. SCuBa sell any markets? No, look like it. Mamo doing now? Still going for mix? SCuBa says they're gonna leave. Yeah, SCuBa with more money, but not that much considering he was Tox. That format. Let's see what they say. Okay. That could be cool. Truck says, what is he watching? Spied called a bug, and we got a bug, yeah. Dodgy spelling of rush there. Nice. That's up to them. Okay. I'm saying dodge. Mamo asking for the idea for the bet. So reset to Mort. Half map 50k rush allowed. Best of 5. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. So we're resetting to 0-0. Bet is still on. And stealth nuke. Interesting. I need to change the title here. It is now Twilight Flame Random Reverse Best of 5 is what it is. Changing the title. And we are good to go. Alfie streaming later today. Dark Ninja against Antrip. Alrighty. So half map against stealth. I think Nuke has to try and run the stealth over. Rush is allowed now. Best of 5. All to play for. $100 on the line. Ammo not connecting. Shaboob says easy 3-0 ammo. Could be. SCuBa likes his China though. He has been playing a lot of 50k lately. Yeah, Mamo not in the game. Alright, take 2. We start in the north of Twilight Flame. It is Mamo with the blue GLA Stealth. And down from him, in the south in the green, it is SCuBa, China. Yeah, and if it's me and I probably want to roll the stealth over as quickly as possible. SCuBa sending a dozer supply, but places it on the side as opposed to the regular position. Dozer's being rallied out, and you'd expect some Battlemaster spam. Start heading down towards Mamo's oils. Arm Stealers for Mamo. A bit late on the Palace. Has been dropped now. Tunnels are being made, and I expect to see quite a few tunnels here. Mamo hold the initial nuke push. Flamers to start from SCuBa, who has gone 5 war factories as nuke. So once he techs and spams a few overlords, he'll be out of money pretty quick. Worker on a bike, Mamo, and a rebel bike. Hijacker bike as well. Oh, that's massive. Mamo on power instantly in this game. There's the tunnel spam I was talking about. Hasn't made his second supply yet. Harassing SCuBa a little bit here, who is now into assault the oil position. Needs to deny that worker. Power's up. It's building extra fast now. Needs to get the crush on that. Just in time, but that was a little bit dicey. Yeah, look to try and send another worker in a bike there. It's losing his oils potentially though. Yeah, he's going to lose his oils here. Work on the bike. Not seen. Overlords are out. First battle bus is out. Getting a little bit owned by the terrain though, and it does get bunkered. Work on the bike failed. More battle buses are out for Mamo here. SCuBa definitely lowish on the cash. Two buses about to run into this Overlord army. Ooh, both players retreat. Actually had a Jarman Cull in there. Really look to engage here. Looks like he will. Should get himself an Overlord. No, nice deny from SCuBa. He's taking the middle, which I'm not sure if that's allowed in half map. shell does get discovered there and does get taken out. SCuBa can reclaim his overlord. SCuBa getting a nice lot of free XP here. Clears all this up, he will be level 3 actually. Does pick off the nuke cannon. Bomb truck pop didn't really do anything. That is a sizable army coming to Mamo's base here. Sneaky bus going towards SCuBa's oils. SCuBa getting a helix out. Would have liked Mamo to kill those oils. Now needs to mount a defense. There's actually no anti-air here, so this is a smart move from Mamo. He's actually getting his own helix. Yeah, 0 anti-air. Might be getting a second helix as well. Oh wow, and once that ECM's picked off, this is going to be brutal. SCuBa does have the uranium shells, so the tank hunters won't be harmed by these overlords being picked off. The helix actually goes down, so the tank hunters were enough to deal with that, but SCuBa's helix runs into a stinger, just barely survives. While Mamo is owning the base. One bus. That licks, hero licks for Mamo. He's got himself his own overlord, can probably snipe another one of these pretty soon. SCuBa's propaganda has gone down. Licks of SCuBa has gone down as well. SCuBa just noticed there's a bus in his base and says GG. Mamo takes game number 1 of this best of 5. That was definitely more action packed. Bar says one new format, 1v1, nothing is allowed. Airfield was kind of clutch actually. So it says Mamo 10 million IQ, 1 million IQ. How many zeros there? I didn't count. Alright, we now have the reverse. So in the north it is SCuBa in the green with GLA stealth. Down in the south it is Mamo with blue China. And what you may see from Mamo here is just 3 or 4 war factories rather than 5. Going for the Overlord blob, probably a little bit quicker, but he's actually making a supply here. That's pretty cool. He's going to truck rush the oil position. Will that be in time? That'd be interesting to see. SCuBa's not started his tunnel. Yeah, this truck though is not going to succeed like that. It's actually just going to get jammed, isn't it? Yep. So probably would have worked if he'd have sent it straight down. But as it is, I think it's actually going to fail. Making a Helix and 2 war factories. Okay, interesting. That'd have worked if it hadn't have gone up there. So you'd say it'd probably be about here by now. Been close actually. And it's not working now, but it might have worked if it hadn't have gone for a detour. So it's 3 war factories and a Lix for ammo. SCuBa getting a work on a bike. Hasn't got his second supply yet. And seems to be a little bit late on the oils as well. SCuBa's got Mamo's not gone for any Battlemaster pressure position here, but seems to be very keen not to give away Dozer. Funny if this goes to the back supply and actually causes some damage. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Holy moly. Don't think SCuBa's seen that. Worker on a bike. Also not seen from Mamo. That truck is denying the second supply. Well, in the end, it was worth it, wasn't it? Hijacker here for SCuBa. Palace just finishes. Overlords are now starting to be made, but there's going to be a tunnel in Mamo's base. SCuBa choose to pop. Should see this now. Yeah, he knows now. Is he going to start to rally Overlords? Back here. Truck is still running over workers. Nope. It's making a gas turret. Hijacker will go into the mines. Yeah. First battle bus is out for SCuBa. No subliminal messaging from Mamo. Mines are screwing up his collection as well. Yeah, and SCuBa decides now is the time to push. Cannon from Mamo. SCuBa completely committing down here. Mamo might look to get himself in 4 oils. He's going to just try and hold with a new cannon, it seems. Didn't fire though. Most of the quads hit the mines. There are still 2 buses here, and wow, is Mamo going back? Sending some of the units back. Another Overlord is out. CC's starting to go down. Should really start remaking his CC in this situation. Has got his subliminal messaging now. 1 bus is bunkered. Started to get a little bit wacky. Cannon is actually firing on the oil, which is a mistake from Mamo. They're certainly getting affected a bit by this push in his base. Has mostly cleared it up though. Oh, yeah, might actually. No, he has realised now. Thought he was going to kill one of those oils. Loads more buses for SCuBa. Mamo's not remade his CC. That is a major mistake. This looks like he might be going 1-1. Certainly going to get dicey. Can't believe he's not remade his CC. Let's have a dozer down here as well. Though most of these buses are bunkered now. Making another war factory. Maybe has enough to kill SCuBa with this push. It's getting quite funky this game. Oh, that's massive. It drove over mines. That is massive actually. Oh well, he's found other mines. He's found other mines. And now he's making his CC here. Needs to desperately get on the production. Rocket buggies now being made for SCuBa. Well, that's going to be nice. Yeah, 3 buggies do go down. Yeah, bus is bunkered. And it's taken out. Jean-Michel also has been found, but I think might just get away, barely. Yep. SCuBa's expanded to what is Mamo's main supply. And the Jarman has gone down now. SCuBa's palace is down, and I don't think SCuBa has really any units. This is just about Mamo cleaning SCuBa up right now. He's not using his army. Does capture the CC, forces a cell. Troop caller on the way to recapture these overlords, but there is a bus out for SCuBa and he might get 2 overlords for himself here. Massive moment. He will get 2 overlords for himself. One of these instantly getting locked down. Big timing on the troop caller. And actually Mamo manages to clear all that up without losing anything from his main army here. Mamo's still on 4 oils. Yeah, I was going to say, could send a dozer to capture his supply. That's exactly what he's going to do. Lots of RPGs popped here from SCuBa. Might lose an overlord here. Just barely survives. Mamo is level 5. Loses his dozer though. bulldozers being sent to the oils, and Mamo now pushing his old base once again. Where's he going with his army? Crazy game, this one. SCuBa desperately trying to get that palace back up. He will get it. Instantly gets carpeted there. Only damages the palace though. SCuBa repairing that instantly. Now Mamo's going to take SCuBa's base. Got 5k remaining here, 13k remaining in the north. A sneaky tunnel from SCuBa. Another bus. Out. That's going to be the CC out. Mamo a bit slow to remake his CC again. Looks like he's going to build it here. No, not yet. Bus popped from this sneaky tunnel as well. Can SCuBa do it? Yeah, he's Mamo making CC again. SCuBa does have a CC. Getting closer to level 5. Three dozers on the map for Mamo. Garmin Kelly's out. Overlord is sniped. Oh, bit of panic there. One bus is still putting in a lot of work. Now trying to take down these oils. And that is the palace, but another overlord is sniped. Main army's coming back for Mamo here. To that bus. Oh, here it is. The overlords are cleaned up. Should try and take these though. Can take them now. SCuBa can still win this. 2 overlords can be salvaged here. Mamo is starting to kill them instantly. SCuBa thinks better to not take them. SCuBa is level 5. Now Mamo's going to take them. Why didn't SCuBa take those? To take the oils, but he's not going to have a base unless he takes a worker with him to this position. That Lotus was taken out there as well. SCuBa's evacuating worker has been found by one red guard, and SCuBa needs to get another worker in his tunnel here. Mamo wasn't paying attention. SCuBa trying to relocate himself. What's this artillery going? On the palace, which has nothing in it. Bit of a waste. Some tunnels in the corner here. SCuBa did get a worker out. Could have been a big moment though, if that red guard, if Mamo had paid attention. It's going for it now with Gatliks. Could bunker that bus. Not paying attention again. Bit sloppy. Oh, but that's nice. Drops a dragon. SCuBa needs to save that supply. It's going to be close. Ooh, this goes down, but he can afford. Wow, nearly actually kicked there. SCuBa. And just about afford another supply, but not if a carpet hit it. SCuBa relying on cash bounty here. Careful of mines. And needs to kill those oils as well. Very much needs to kill those oils. $6k remains in the top right as well. 9k from Mamo on this right side, but the oils have just given him so much. Helix has come in. And that's probably going to be it for SCuBa. The bus is not really doing anything relevant. And this is SCuBa's last structures here. Does have a worker up here, but yeah, the buses are having to scramble back now. SCuBa can afford another supply, but he's literally down to one worker. SCuBa GG's. Oof! What a big game number 2 that was. Mamo is 1 away, taking this bet. Okay, so we enter the random reverse once again. Mamo just needing one more win. Yeah. Right, we reverse spots and we re-random. SCuBa will be hoping for a matchup he can win both ways. Mamo will be quite fine with a 1-1 matchup. Alrighty, here we go. Is Mamo's PayPal about to increase by $100? The next game takes it. Be decisive. Yeah. Also, SCuBa lost so many buses to mines there as well. Made a massive difference. Imagine those 4 buses clearing up Mamo's entire base. Tank versus Tox. Interesting. Mamo not building, or is it just me? Oh. Right. Well, Tox is definitely favoured here, but what do you do if you're tank? Maybe to get up to Emperors? In my opinion, what's the worst army in 0 hour? I mean, tank's not great. You're speaking across all formats, tank's not that good. I mean, Nuke is not that good either, is it? I mean, it loses to all USAs, loses to Inf, can lose to Vanilla China, can lose to all GLAs as well. Skyfall says, who sponsors this challenge? It's actually a bet. Usually says, do you think SCuBa will pay? Normally, yeah. In my experience, he has. Alright, SCuBa is ready. Mel says, are we allowed to give tips? Yeah, I'll do a tip allowed chat change. Tip banning for a while, so yeah, we'll allow tips. I think, honestly, Emperor Rush is probably your best bet here. Not let a sneaky tunnel up on your cliff. Right, well, fourth in the blue it is Mamo with the China tank. Down in the south, in the green, it is SCuBa with the green GLA Tox. Yeah, so what you're going to see... Nope. Okay, I thought he was going to send that dozer to here and quickly flame down the oil, but he's actually just rushing the oil. He is doing this truck crush thing again. I'm actually curious if he doesn't mess it up this time, whether it does get down there in time. I mean, a better way of doing it, maybe, is to send that dozer and build the supply there. That would make it quicker to get down there. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh look, he's messed this up again. Look at this. When is he gonna realise? What a mess up that is. He's just realised it would have... Well, would it have worked? No, I don't think it would have worked. Scorps for SCuBa. What is that truck doing? Oh my word. Looks like a complete mess, really, whatever Mama's doing here, but it might actually work because SCuBa is only spamming Scorps. And when is that point? As Tox, do you realise, hang on a minute, there's no ground units here. Something fishy's going on. And you actually start to bang out a few quads. 0 quads on the map so far. He is making quads now, and that's going to reset the palace. That's actually pretty massive. Do like that. And SCuBa does not cancel that. More quads are being added. Here's the full reveal on the Helix blob. Clears up a few Scorps, but I think he could have done that earlier to maybe save one of his oils. Whereas, you know, if you were going to wait and not save your oils, then I think he'd have been better off going to the base. But as it is now, not looking great for Mamo. Decides to clear up that stinger. SCuBa's still not got his oils during all of this. And SCuBa doesn't pop here. The 3 XP for Mamo. Is he going to commit? I think he could have done. I think he could have committed there. Because the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. Traffic jam for SCuBa. More licks out for Mamo. Actually only loses a Proplix there. Cleans up a decent amount of army. Doesn't quite stop the TT. But again, pretty efficient from Mamo. SCuBa is now on his palace, but not that rich. Mamo's starting to rally some Emperors down. Ton of quads here. Efficient once again, picks off a couple of tunnels. SCuBa's units a little bit out of position. The two stingers though, gonna make this tricky, but I think Mamo could have potentially pounced. He's going for it now. Are we gonna see a pop from SCuBa here? Not yet. Mamo is now level 3. There's a big pop. No gamma upgrade yet. Ooh, not sure about this. Yeah. One helix does go down. Quite like to see the arty used. Maybe there. Come in, kill the other tunnel with the helixes. Could even do level 2 art and a mine drop whilst going on the other one. Yeah. Looks like this might be the case. TT has now been found. Pretty comfortably cleaned. Looks like Mamo wants to go for the oil with this combo. Ooh, SCuBa popped into mines. And if Mamo would have committed there, I think he could have cleaned that entire army up. SCuBa only on the 2 black markets. Mamo not making secondary eco. I think that's a good choice. SCuBa is not level 3 yet. Oh, big pop. Actually a very risky pop. I think Mamo, if he'd have committed once again, could have deleted the entire pop. The units weren't spread out. SCuBa pops again. Does have AP bullets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 markets. If there were 4 MiGs, there are 4 MiGs now, there are 5 MiGs actually. Could napalm one tunnel and jump on the other with the helixes. Might bait a Fargo pop. Looks like he's gonna go for that. Yeah. Timing was a bit off though, and I think that's just cost Mamo the game. Yep. GG from Mamo. SCuBa gets himself on the scoreboard and is going to play out of his skin here to take this to a decider. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Mamo now with the tops to close it out. Okay, let's see. Game number 4. And in the north, fighting to stay in it, it is SCuBa with the green China tank. And playing with the blue GLA Tox, it is Mamo. And SCuBa is doing what I thought Mamo might do, which is maybe a fast war factory down here. Put some pressure on the oils early on. Mamo going for 2 arms dealers. And probably a considerable tunnel spam behind this. It is airfields for SCuBa. Mamo well aware of this threat. I think between a load of Tox tunnels, RPGs and stingers and the odd quad, you're pretty safe against most things tank can make. I like that from Mamo. He's actually going to get a scout, which I think is really important. And what a scout that is going to be. All is revealed. Wall of Tox. Tox Rebel on the bike doing nice here as well. Delaying the helixes a little bit, killed a truck. And SCuBa's actually flaming his own oils here. That looks like a mistake to me. Yep. And his own RPGs. Oh wow. Doesn't want the oils at all. He's just going pure all in. Okay. I mean, Mamo has a ring of stingers. Just do not see this working at all. Where do you go if you're SCuBa with this? Stingers are just ridiculously good against helixes. Tons of RPGs as well. No gamma as of yet. But if the gamma kicks in, that's going to be ridiculous. Oh, here we go. think we're about to see a lot of helixes fall out of the sky. Second palace from Mamo. Just to make sure. I think that's a little bit unnecessary. I think this palace is so safe. Gamma is now in play. First market on the map. Yeah, and they'll be picked off for free. Oof. One volley of RPG gamma buses on these elixers nearly takes one down. Jarman on a bike. That dozer is unprotected. This one, nah, that would be locked down instantly. Well, the longer SCuBa waits, the worse it's gonna get. He's gotta commit. Mamo actually forcing the issue here. Does get one bus bunkered. He may want this dozer. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my word. How many elixirs are going down here? Yeah. All of them. That is it. GG. SCuBa says whoops. And that is the set. So Mamo takes it 3-1. And GG's from me. Bit of a Domilix at the end there. Okie dokie. I am off for now. Thank you, gents. See you soon. Alright, I'm going to call it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Thanks for the subs and the likes. And see you soon. I'll play to Mamo. He takes $100. And have a good day.